What's up? It's your girl ShaynaMonét, but you can call me Shay. And today I'm here with the beautiful Alexus, founder and CEO of Lashes Inc. So we're going to ask her a couple questions today. If you are wanting to get into the, lash business or just want to learn a little bit more about individual lashes, make sure you keep on watching this video. So first I want to tell you, so I went to school with you, and I want to say you always had a boss mentality. I always looked up to you in that way. For real, like you always been a boss. Like I always seen you working. If you weren't working, we was at freaking meets. Like it was always something. So I love that in you, and I'm just so happy of all of your accomplishments. And I see so much more in you, and I'm just so excited to see what you have, coming in the future.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's get into these questions. The first question is, what got you interested in being a lash tech?
So for me, being a lash tech, I always wanted to be like in the beauty field some way. And I know I didn't like doing hair because people are too picky. You don't like doing makeup for real. And I felt like lashes, like, even though it's tedious, like, I don't know, it's just like, it's so therapeutic, like just doing them one by one and everything. And then I also wanted a job that had more flexibility for myself.
Right. What motivated you? Because that can be one of those topics like, oh, or one of those career fields that like, should I go in? Should I not? What motivated you to go into that career field?
So for me, what motivated me was I was having a lot of issues with like regular jobs. Not so much doing the work, but like more so like the respect aspect and like how people treat you. Mm-hmm. And so for me, when like a worker for real, like I've never been like this type of person who like take orders. I've always been a person to give orders or want to give orders and things like that. So this really helped me become my own boss and find a way for me to make my own money on my terms, basically.
That's really good, because like a lot of people don't like to be having people over them, and this is, I guess, a good career field to go into, and then you can do your own thing.
Flexible, like basically being your own boss. Like you basically make your own schedule, and like you choose what you want to put up with and what you don't.
Mm-hmm. And with that said, so for some of the people who want to get into being a lash tech, but of course we have other people in our ears saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that. That's not going to make you money. And then like, what do you say to those people? What kind of advice can you give to those ones that do have other people in their ear?
So I would just say don't listen to them, because whenever I first started, I had so many people telling me, oh, it's a saturated market. Oh, it's so many people doing what you're doing. But the thing is, everybody who's a lash tech, they don't do it the same way. Everybody is different. And that's what makes you unique. So if it's like, if you feel like you want to be a lash tech and you got the drive and you got the motivation to do it, go ahead and do it, and don't listen to nobody else. Because at the end of the day, them same people who put you down whenever, your work actually start, showing off and improving, then those are going to be the same people who change their mind, like, oh, well, maybe it's not so bad after all. And they're going to try and brag on you. So don't even listen to them.
Right. And for those people who want to get in the lash tech business or the beauty industry, and they feel that they have to start off with clientele, I feel like everybody feels that they have to start off with clientele, followers, things like that. How do you feel about that?
I would just say you don't, because I started from nothing, basically. Mm-hmm. I didn't have no Insta famous cousin. I didn't have no person with clout that I did lashes. I basically started myself, working on my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, anybody who wanted to get their lashes done. And then from there, it grew. You don't, clientele is just going to come whenever you start working.
Right. Many people are doing lashes or starting their own lash business, but are learning from YouTube, and they're only stopping there. What is a big no that you see all the time?
A big no that I see, no isolation. That is like the biggest no-no when it comes to lashes, because isolation is what basically keeps your lashes on and keeps them flexible and moving. And a lot of times people, they go to these YouTube videos and they think, oh, well, I can just learn doing lashes from this, and there's so much to it. If you stick two lashes together, two lashes, like they have their different growth cycles, so you're gonna end up pulling one out. So it's so much going into it, and especially working around the eyes, you need to get as much education as you can. And people don't want to pay for classes, but you really have to.
And a lot of people forget that you have to spend money to make money. And especially in the beauty industry, a lot of people feel like, oh, I don't need certificates or I don't need certain things.
See, that's a lot of, like, that's what's wrong with, like, a lot of people nowadays. They think, oh, I can just, like, make easy money. Like, I see them doing, oh, I don't have to take the steps that she did. Like, I can just learn from you. And it's, no, you don't. Because there's actually state laws and regulations to actually go into this. And for you to, like, have, like, for me, I have my own suite that I work out of. And for you to own your own suite and everything, you have to be certified. Like, in Maryland, well, where I stay in Maryland, you legally have to be certified to do eyelash extensions, or you can get sued.
Right. And that's something I feel like a lot of people should be looking up in all of your states. So anybody that's looking at this in any career field that you want to, or a business that you want to open, I feel like you should be looking at what you need to do to take the steps to make sure that your company is always safe.
Exactly. And it's like people always want to take the easy way out, and it's not that simple. You take the easy way out and something happens, your whole business can be gone just like that.
Yeah. And that's it. It's like, why not just go ahead and spend the money that you need to spend at the beginning in order, because if you do all of that and then your your business is just gone, you just lost everything that you put out for.
Just earn. And it's so crazy because it's like you build, like, you're basically trying to build your own empire. You're trying to build your own brand. And it's like, if you don't start your foundation doing it the right way, like getting your certifications, taking your classes, like doing your own research as well, like in the field, then it's like, what are you doing it for?
Right. That's so true. And I feel like a lot of people don't take that extra step just to learn the business side of business. And that's, I've seen a lot of people been doing, especially with the whole COVID-19. A lot of people are opening their businesses because everybody's in the house, and that's amazing. But a lot of businesses don't last as long as they could because of the fact that they don't go through the proper steps and the proper channels in order to grow a successful business or learn how to grow a successful business.
Exactly. And it's like, it's two ways that you got to figure out the skill, and then like you have to figure out the business part of it as well, like how to get it going, like how to get your brand moving and things like that, and how to keep it to where you won't run into no legal problems, or you won't run into nobody trying to destroy your credibility.
Right. And with that said, so you are a lash tech trainer. You help people get their certificates. Can you tell me about the different types of certificates that you have, or the different types of training?
So the different types of training I do a refresher course for people who are already lash techs and they feel like they didn't have the proper training before, and they want to basically like refresh their skills and just basically get their understanding better of doing eyelash extensions. And then I also do my advanced workshop where I teach my students how to do volume, classic, and hybrid lashes. And I teach sanitation. I teach them how to market, how to brand yourself, and basically the do's and don'ts of lashes.
Right. That is amazing. And that's a lot of information in those courses.
It definitely is. Like, I make my manual myself. So basically everything you see in my manual is all from me, researching, from experience as well. Just try to put everything I can just so I can give everybody the best knowledge.
So for people who aren't in Maryland and can't go directly to you, but want to find a lash tech in order to get their certification, what are some things they should look for in a lash tech, or in a lash tech training before they go spend the money anywhere, pretty much?
Well, one thing I would say, look for experience, because a lot of lash techs, they feel like, okay, I got trained from somebody, so I'm gonna do lashes for about 6 months and then I'm gonna start training people myself. So, because they're thinking like, oh, it's a money game, but no, it's not really a money game. My thing is to look for someone who has experience in this field, because you're gonna run into into a lot of things. You're going to run into a lot of things in this business, and you're going to know how to basically handle yourself accordingly. And if you're being trained for somebody who just learned 6 months ago, they're going to just teach you everything that they just learned.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, because people be looking at the price and be like, oh, I don't want to spend this money on learning this skill when I can just go to somebody cheaper. But it's like sometimes you have to make the investment, because these cheap classes, like $100 classes, stuff like that, they don't teach you the skills that you need to know. They don't teach you the proper sanitation that you need to know, how to keep your station, what tools you need, and things like that.
I definitely agree, because sanitation is always something I look at anywhere in the beauty industry that I go. I'm like, okay, do you got everything, nice? And then a lot of people, I don't know.
Need to up there, especially with people's eyes. You can give them infections, cross-contamination. It's so much that can happen, especially with the glue too. People be using nail glue, they be using track glue. Son, so much.
And I don't mess with my eyes. When it comes to my eyes, because you need your eyes to see. So once that's done, I don't know what to tell you. Like, so yeah, I feel like people definitely should be looking at that part too, because it does, like I said, everybody just goes to the basic, what they need to know, instead of learning everything.
And then they always be trying to go to like big names and things like that. But sometimes people who are like up there, they don't be teaching you the right things as well. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta look at like how they basically look at their content, look at how their lashes are. Do they look neat? Do they look, like everything is kept up? Do they look like they keep their area clean? Mm-hmm. Gotta look for those key things.
I did see that you sell strip lashes as well. Do you still sell those?
So right now I'm in the process of like rebranding my strips. Mm. I'm still selling them, but I'm like rebranding them right now. So they'll be back out probably within like the next month, or next month they'll be back out.
Speaking of strips and individuals, what are some benefits of getting individuals? For the people like me, I never got individuals because sometimes I hear so many horror stories. So what is some advice that you could give me before I go start looking for a lash tech?
Okay, so you need to basically look at your lifestyle, and then you will see if eyelash extensions are good for you. Mm-hmm. So basically, eyelash extensions are for people who basically want to cut time getting ready in the morning, and they like the look of lashes, but they don't want to spend the time of putting strips on every single day, and they don't want to take them off at night as well. Right. So if you want to do lashes for like, let's say like a special occasion, then you can do them. But if you're like a consistent lash extension wearer, then you need to, there's like a couple things that you need to like look at. Let's say if you have like an active lifestyle, sometimes you're going to have low retention, just because if you sweat or any oils or anything, it's going to make them shut out faster. Mm. If you are a smoker, sometimes the smoke can make the curls straighten out. So it's just like little things. But one of the benefits is they stay on for about 4 to 6 weeks. You can brush them, and it's basically like, it's just an extension of your actual lashes. So it's like you just wake up and you just brush them and you're good to go. With strips, it's just, you gotta cut them to fit your eye shape. You gotta put the glue on. And sometimes, with strip, about strips. You try to put them on, it be lit. You know what be going on with strips. Right. So it's like, it's so much better.
Yeah. But I'm happy you did say that, because like I'm the type of person, when I do go to the gym, I go to the sauna. So I didn't know that like sweat can affect, your lashes. And I'm happy you said that, because it was a lot of stuff that I didn't know as far as just lashes. I thought, oh, you just put them on and then you'll be fine for 2, 3, 4 weeks. But yeah, I'm happy you did say that.
A lot of people they think, okay, well, I got my lashes on so I can resume life as normal, but no. So it's like things like, if you mess with them a lot, like with your fingers, that can make them come out too, because the oils, like the natural oils on your fingers, like sweat, sleeping like on your face hard, and things like that can make them come out. But other than that, they're just so perfect.
So what is something that we can expect from Alexus or Spice Lashes in the future?
So in the future, you can expect a lot coming from Spice Lashes. Like I said, I will be having my strips coming out, and I'm going to upgrade. Got the 25 millimeters coming out, the big blinks, and then I'm gonna be going to esthetician school as well. So I'm gonna be getting my full esthetician license. So eventually, some big things gonna be coming out.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
And how can people find you? So if people are in your area or they just want to go to your Instagram, where can they find you at?
So my main social media platform is Instagram, and my Instagram name is at spicelashes.inc. So it's SPICED lashes.inc on Instagram. And then from there, you can view my content, and if you want, you can book an appointment.
Yes, ma'am, because her link is in the bio.
Damn, bio.
Right. One of the questions that I ask everyone that comes over to my channel is, what is your color? So for me, I feel that colors really represent individuals. My color is turquoise because it reminds me that I'm a boss and that the sky is the limit. What is your color?
So for me, I don't know. I have like a couple different colors. So like my main brand color is like rose gold, like pinkish, like royal colors. But lately, I just been really feeling purple. Like I feel like purple, my color, like that's my royal color.
Yeah. That's what every time you have on purple, it's just like you just feel like royalty. I deserve
Like
it.
I had to get my phone purple. Like it's just so much.
Exactly. But I want to thank you for coming over on my channel. I will link all of her information down in the description box. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And we will stay in contact. I will talk to you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye, love.
Bye.